the serum.
Oh yeah.
Because it was so glossy
So
and pretty
glossy.
and pink. All right, can we have another extreme close-up? Because I think this is the prettiest palette ever. And it's called Confidence in Your Glow. And the best part is you're probably thinking, well, wait a minute. What is that little cool palette? Thank you. Christy, you're good at this. It's a highlighter, it's a blush, and it's a bronzer. So if you take a look, and we're right here, blush obviously in the middle, but the lighter is your highlighter and the darker is your bronzer. Or you can take this brush that you're getting, which is really just this little one sweep wonder brush, and glide it right through the palette for the most unique, beautiful color that you can put anywhere. Now, I remember when I first saw this, I thought, gosh, which one is gonna be for me? They're all so pretty. I can't wait to hear which one's gonna match up to my skin color. Well, guess what? You pick whichever one you think is the prettiest, whichever one calls your name louder, whichever one is like, oh, those are always the colors I choose. But Des, they all have a different name. So will you guide me through my choices so they know how to order?
Yes, so we'll start right over here. And this is your instant warm glow and your confidence in a glow. And notice each one comes with a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, and they're all harmonized, these shades, to go together. So we took all the guesswork out of it. You're getting the warmest shade of bronzer payoff. The blush is more of a rosy, a peachy pink shade. So if you like a peachy shade of blush, this would be for you. And then of course we have the highlight. So it's gonna add warmth, brightness, and that lit from within glow if you like more of a peachy pink.
And that again is called Warm Glow.
Warm. Now this is natural. This is the one that's right there in the middle, so if you're not sure where to go, you want to try natural first. But this one, you're going to get the bronzer, and then right in the middle is the perfect rosy shade of blush. So if you're drawn more towards the rosy shades, the mauve shades, the plum shades of blush, you'll want to choose natural. And it also comes with that perfect shade, that perfect, it's almost like a champagne-y golden, beautiful highlight. But then right down here, this is that one that I was so glad that we did this one, because this is the nude. So if you don't like to look like you're wearing makeup, you don't really want your blush to really be noticed, but you still want the benefits of a blush, go with nude. You're gonna get the softest color payoff in the bronzer. You're getting that super soft peachy pink blush, and then the perfect shade of highlight to go along with it.
I love it. Now let me tell you this, because you're getting 3 products in that one compact, and you're getting the brush. So look at the value. That compact, because it has so much in it, would normally be $32. And this One Sweet Wonder, which really does exactly that, is normally $48. So if sold separately, you go to the checkout line and you're spending $80. It's half price here at QVC. You're spending $39.50, saving yourself $40. Plus, because everything's been on Easy Pay in this 2-hour show, if you don't even want to spend $39 tonight, don't. Spend $6.58. And it really is so pretty. It's the pretty makeup.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, not only is it pretty and it makes you feel good, but it's really serving a purpose and solving a beauty problem that so many of us can relate to. Beautiful skin, it's more than coverage, okay? So if you have, maybe you're the kind of person you want to put your foundation or your concealer on before you leave the house, and that's just your routine, that's what you do. Well, then you have this beautiful, flawless skin, but you've lost the depth and dimension and that natural glow and the rosiness that's naturally there to your cheeks. This is how you get it back. So you get the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight, but we took it 10 steps further. We put our innovation hats on, and we made it easier than ever to use because we make it in one sweep. So using the One Sweep Wonder Brush that comes with it, it's designed to do the work for you. You start on the bronzer side and you sweep it right across. It picks up the perfect amount of bronzer, the perfect amount of blush, and the perfect amount of highlight. So it doesn't matter how you put it on, it works every time. And I'm actually gonna show you right now. So start at the hairline, and this is the natural shade. Take it down along the cheekbone and even right down along the neck. You could use each one of these bronzer, blush, and highlight separately, or you could use them together just like I'm doing right now, and you're done. You're out the door. You put your foundation on, or maybe you're just putting this on bare skin, but you're done, and that was so easy.
But like something happened. Did anybody else see it? I'm like, ooh, how did a pretty girl just get prettier? But I just watched it happen. You know, and what I think is so great too, if you've ever watched a pro makeup artist, maybe you paid because you were in a wedding or you were the bride or the mother of the bride for someone to do your makeup, or you went to the mall and, you know, a pro put makeup on you, they never dab their brush. into one blush. Instead, they have this giant little palette of millions and millions of circles, and they take a little of this, and a little of that, and a little of this, and they make these perfect colors that just appeared on Desiree's face.
But we're not makeup artists, and you might not be either, so we made it as easy as humanly possible for you to get those types of results, the just most beautifully perfected skin results every single day in a way that's so easy and one step.
I bet everybody's saying what I'm saying. I want what she's having. So which one did you just put on?
I put on the natural, which is the one right in the middle. I often tend to go more towards the plum, the rose when it comes to blush. So that's the natural. Right here's the nude, which is more softer shades. This has nothing to do with your skin tone. It's your preference only.
And real quick, before you even mention warm, these two I wouldn't wait on. We just did a reorder. More just arrived. It's the only presentation of the day. 6 easy payments, which is our best payment plan. And a lot of folks right now are ordering natural and nude. But then there's this beautiful warm over here. Yeah, and I'm a lover of bronzer. I mean, there's never a day I don't apply it. And you said this one right here, the warm that my hand is on, has the most intense bronzer, right?
It does. So if you want to use, and keep in mind, you could use each one of these individually. So say you want to contour, this is the perfect bronzer to do it because it's a matte bronzer.
You can probably tell I've contoured today.
So on the days you have a little more time and you want to spend it on doing some contour and some highlighting in certain places, you absolutely can. But on the days you're just trying to get out the door and look pulled together at the same time, one sweep wonder.
I love it. Plus, I don't know what you travel with makeup-wise. I mean, if I'm just going to the grocery store, I'm not bringing my beauty bag. But I do have a whole little dressing room locker filled with beauty. And of course, when I travel, I'm not leaving like for an overnight trip, I'm not leaving my makeup at home. This is so nice to bring with you because not only have you brought like the little one sweet wonder of color that you'll need, but you've also brought all 3 products if you want an additional little dose of one of them.
Yes, and you're looking at Leah right now. She's wearing the natural shade, which is the shade that I just applied live as well. So notice how it's just the perfect shade of bronze. It doesn't look overdone, it doesn't look orange and muddy, and also the perfect shade of blush. The natural has more of a rose or mauve to it. Maybe you like the berries. This would be the shade for you. And that highlight, it's just blush, it's bronzer, it's highlight all in one step. There's nothing else like this where you can sweep and mix all 3 of these shades together and it looks good every time.
Well, keep in mind too, it's under $40 and you're getting the palette and the brush. I mean, if you're just in the market for one of them, like you need a new bronzer, you need a new highlighter, you need a new blush, sometimes you could probably spend $40 just on one of those products. So why not spend your $40 a little wiser tonight and have a palette that allows you to swirl and mix and blend them all together, but also lets all 3 of those products stand alone when you need them to. I mean, Helen, you look gorgeous. I don't even know what you did.
Well, and you don't have to know what you're doing because it's so easy, but notice how Helen has that perfect shade of warmth right here along the hairline, and then she brings it down along the cheekbone for the perfect shade of blush. This is the warm shade. So if you're looking at her and you're thinking, well, I thought I was only supposed to pick warm because it's the deepest if I have a deep skin tone. No way. Helen wears a light shade of foundation and she's wearing the warm.
So all 3 just finally arrived back at QVC in stock and ready to be shopped for. This is the only presentation of the day. 100,000 orders placed before this presentation. So when I tell you we're getting limited on nude and natural, I would not wait, especially while we have that 6 easy payment plan to help everybody out. Forgive me, I'm hydrating right before this next one. I should stay here because doesn't it look, wait, I would stand here, pretty against the red?
I love
Look at that. Okay, so the next